there's definitely some things that we need to talk to him about, but, you know, obviously we can't just go onto his property, and he obviously has his stuff locked up and has his little security people out there or whatnot. So we've been trying to nail this guy, but it's just really hard when he has everything. So, and see if they are able to give me a time frame as to when his little walk schedule is, so we can snatch this guy up.
It is.
Hi, Michelle. This is Deputy Varel at the Pima County Sheriff's Department. How you doing today?
Yeah, about as good as I was doing last night with all of his stuff over there.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're calling about Mr.
Yep.
Welcome back to the channel, folks. Today we got a story that's been brewing for a while now. Someone reached out to me about their situation with the Pima County Sheriff's Department. Now, while this first video won't give you all the context you need, stick around because tomorrow's body cam footage will tie it all together. But for now, let's get into the video and see what's been going on.
All right, what did you see this time around?
Well, I've heard it first. We work from home, so he was just calling, help me, please, somebody help me, wandering around. The camera did pick him up this time, so since it's daylight. He's just wandering around his driveway calling for help, and then he went back in his garage, and then he just came out again briefly and was doing it, and then went back into his house.
Okay, and he since has not come out.
Oh, he just finished like maybe 2 minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, because
But he did this all last night also.
Yeah,
From like 1 to 4, I think, we were being woken up by him.
Yeah,
You would think the officer would ask the lady if she went to go see if Mr. Gold needed help. But no, that didn't happen.
my colleagues were giving me the rundown about what happened yesterday, because obviously this guy's a nuisance that's been happening with all of the different calls that have been coming out for him. And, you know, it sounds like there's definitely some things that we need to talk to him about. You know, obviously we can't just go onto his property, and he obviously has his stuff locked up and has his little security people out there or whatnot. So we've been trying to nail this guy, but it's just really hard when he has everything so
I will give you a hint, because they had put an order of protection against him back in, I think it was November, and he contested it in early December, and because of the way the wording was on the order, it didn't match to the judge what they were trying to do to protect their kids, so the judge denied it.
Nice.
And but in the meantime, he then put an order of protection against them, which was, you know, take it for what it is, but it was all false. I mean, he was saying that they were doing stuff that they weren't even present on their property during, and they decided not to contest that one because it's supposed to still make it where he can't be near them. And he intentionally walks directly in front of their property every single day in the afternoon, even if they're like they've recently, if you drive by, you'll see they have all new ironwork in front, and the husband has been doing the ironwork, so he's right there on the edge of the property, and he'll walk right past him with the dogs. So there's a camera out there, and they have footage of him continually walking back and forth in front of the property almost every afternoon whenever he's on the property. So if you I can find out from them about what time, because it's fairly consistent, and he has one of his security guards, he has private security that parks down the road and watches him, because he claims that it's the neighbors harassing him. So there is video footage of him walking in front of them and right next to them.
Yeah, so
on a
the
regular
thing,
basis.
So the thing with that is, obviously, I don't know exactly what the order of protection states, and until we get all that information as to what exactly it states, there's nothing that we could do about him walking. But like, actually, with the whole harassment portion of him walking and all that stuff. But I will say that if you are able to get like a time frame as to when he does do his little walking and all that, and it's very consistent, like it's kind of like on a scheduled basis, that's something that we can possibly, work
Target.
on.
Yeah, because you can get them on the road that way.
Yeah,
you can't really get away.
Yeah.
Bitch is running wild, man.
So, with that being said, are you able to give me? Do you know like your neighbors' phone numbers or anything like that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all in communication because we've all been dealing with them for a year and a half. So
Yeah. I hear
I
that.
can hang on one second. Let me pull it up here for you.
The question is, who are these neighbors? Why are they so concerned about Mr. Gold? And what exactly are they trying to accomplish? Stick around, because we're going to dig into this and find out.
Yeah, if you could just give that to me, and I'll jot this down and see if I can make a couple phone calls to see what we can do.
Because basically, I mean, the order of protection is that they're supposed to stay within so many feet away from each other, but he's clearly not doing that.
Yeah.
It's his own order of protection that he's breaching. 1 second.
All right, I'm going to pause the video right here to clarify something, especially for those who might not understand, like this bird brain. When someone files an injunction of harassment, and it's granted, the person on the receiving end must remove themselves from any public place where the filer is allowed to be. Let me reiterate, Mr. Gold walking down a public easement is a place where he's allowed to be. All right, let's continue.
So the wife, her last name is spelled,
All right.
and her phone number, and her husband, who is in a shop right now, but would happily answer your call, I'm sure.
Yeah, boy.
His name is the same last name, and his number.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah.
So because he does walk in front of we had to put up cameras because of him, and there is one camera that catches the back wash, so we can even pull up ours and tell you what time he walks past our fence line.
Okay. Are you able to pull that video up that you do have of him yelling or whatever he was doing today?
Actually, every time we call it in, we're supposed to mention to whoever calls us back that we need to link it to a particular case number.
Yeah.
Because they're building that report. So that case number is 230006. And then if you can text me a link to this cell phone number, we can upload this video.
Absolutely.
All right, you just heard the deputy's tone when he said, absolutely. Does that sound impartial to you? I didn't think so. Let's keep going.
Most definitely. So I'll go ahead and do that.
Honestly,
now.
if anyone in the neighborhood, I know there's some new not detectives, officers in the area now that are just kind of catching up with him.
Yeah.
We always have audio. We're directly in front, like our bedroom faces his driveway, so we wake up instantly when the stuff starts. And that's the whole reason we even have cameras on our property, is because of him. We had to start proving that, we weren't being nonsense neighbors. But so we always have audio, regardless of who in the neighborhood calls it in. We're always going to have footage because we're just right here.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
I mean,
yeah.
Right here. We're on 5 acres away, but we can hear it that clearly.
No. Yeah. Especially from what with what I've dealt with, Mr. is he definitely is very vocal, and
Yes.
I'm not surprised that you guys are obviously hearing everything. And so today, what time about did this first start happening?
You called probably within just a couple of minutes of me calling 911, and he had just stopped.
Okay, so would you say about 12:35 is when everything was going on?
Let me see, I think I just might have actually jotted the time down because I do try to keep a log.
Uh-huh.
The first time today was at 12:28. And it ended at about 12:30, but then started up a few minutes after that and was another minute or two. As soon as he sees me walk out the door, hears, me open a door, he tends to go back into his garage. But last night, obviously, he couldn't see or hear us.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
But yeah, we already have a link for last night because it's a good, 3 hours of periodic stuff that we're going to download today. And then if you want to send me a link, I can download this afternoon's too.
Yeah, definitely. I think I actually sent it off already, did I?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I did just get a text.
Okay.
I didn't look at.
Okay, yeah, that should be it. And then when obviously today's incident, you were just at home working, minding your own business, and then that's when your piece.
He's loud enough. I have a little studio built off the side of my house, and because it's winter, I have all the doors and windows closed, and I can hear it with the doors and windows closed. So it's not even on the east side of my house; it's kind of on the south side of my house, and I was still able to.
Gotcha. Okay. So would you say that with this disruption today, would you say that your peace was disturbed today?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Every single time.
You heard the deputy ask if the caller's peace was disturbed. But to me, it sounds more like neighbors ganging up on someone than a crime being committed for allegedly yelling help. I've got more evidence to back this up, but you'll have to take my word for it for now. Let's keep going.
I mean, if it was normal neighbor noise, that's not a big deal. But
Yeah. And then,
especially in the middle of the night when you're being woken up to screaming and horror sounds.
yeah. Yeah, 100%.
We're awake a long time after that.
Yeah, I freaking bet, man. I know he's been a nuisance.
Yeah.
And then you did positively ID that it was Mr. Who was yelling outside and then ran back inside his garage.
Oh yeah, my camera down by my barn picked him up in the driveway.
Okay.
While he was calling out today. So yeah.
Outstanding. Okay, so yeah, if you could go ahead and whenever you get the chance, go ahead and upload that video. And obviously all this is going to be documented under that master case that you provided, ending in 006. So all this stuff is just going to be pretty much just tacked on. It sounds like there's already, more than 4 different counts of...
He had more than 30 calls from our neighborhood and a few other incidents where he was stopped by the sheriff's department in Pima County in less than a year.
Yeah.
We have over 100 audio recordings from February of last year to August of last year.
Damn!
Yeah, I believe it 100%. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get all this stuff documented here. Did you need today's case number as well?
Sure, that would be great.
Okay, so today's case number is. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, it's 113, and my name is Deputy Varela. It's VARELA. And my badge number is 8883.
Perfect. Thank you.
So if he continues his shenanigans, which unfortunately I know he will, yeah, just continue to give us a call, and then hopefully I'll be able to speak to this and see if they are able to give me a time frame as to when his little walk schedule is, so we can snatch this guy up.
Now, I don't know about you, but contacting Mr. Gold is one thing. Making a statement about snatching him up seems, I don't know, criminal. While making this video, I got my hands on body camera footage from the next day. So stay tuned. I'm working on that video and it'll be out tomorrow.
It'd be great.
Alrighty. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much again. If anything happens, give us a call.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.